Welcome to the Spiritual AI podcast, where we explore the incredible power of our inner intelligence, which I call spiritual AI. Just like a computer uses AI to process data and find solutions, our awareness and intuition can guide us through life with clarity, ease, and purpose. Each week, we'll dive into the transformative tools, spiritual insights, and practical strategies to help you awaken, amplify, and align with your inner power. I'm your host, your friend, your guide, and your fellow student, Leonie Du Toit. Come and join the awareness and intuition revolution. On today's podcast, I want to give you a really powerful question that you can ask yourself if you feel like you are still stuck and you can't move forward. Like there's something from your past, there's some belief, there's some pattern, there's something that is just there and you cannot find it. This question is really powerful because if you take this question and you sit with it, you are guaranteed to find some place or places in your past that still holds your energy, that is still connected to you and that you are leaking energy into. First, I want to invite you to sit down and then just take a few nice deep breaths. Close your eyes and then ask yourself this question. Before I ask you, I think what I want you to do is, when I've asked you this question, pause the podcast and answer the question first. So here's the question. If I could change one thing or anything from my past, what would that be? So pause right now and go and write them down. Everything that comes to mind, just write them all on the piece of paper. Okay, so you're back. You paused, you've written all your little answers, not really answers, but you've written all your little things down on a piece of paper. Now, here's the thing. If there is anything on that list, you are guaranteed to find some emotional connection to that event that has not been cleared. So take each and every one of those things on your list, sit with them and feel into which emotion is still stuck there. It could be shame, it could be guilt, it could be loss, it could be so many different things. It could be limiting beliefs around money, it could be limiting beliefs around your self-worth, it could be limiting belief around your ability to do something. Like if I think back of something that happened to me in the past, was I had this terrible maths teacher and I didn't do my homework one day, and she walked me outside, she picked me up and she put me inside a rubbish bin because I didn't do my homework. Now you can imagine the trauma that caused me. I have worked through it, so I don't feel any emotion around it, so I can see the event. And I know that there was a lot of blocks around math for me. I know now that I'm not stupid. In fact, I can do a few math calculations. I'm actually not that bad. But yes, as a kid, as a young girl, that blocked me, and I really struggled for the rest of my school education, right? Being in the system. So when I eventually sat down with that question and that came back up, there was a lot of shame there. There was guilt around it. There was self-worth stuff around it. Obviously, math, my ability to calculate. There was a lot around that. So I've sat and I've worked through it. So that just gives you an indication of, when you're looking at your list, have a look at what it is, sit and feel into it, and really, really pay attention, because you can really do some deep inner work with this very, very simple question. So if this was helpful, drop me a comment below. I would love to hear what came up for you, and if it helped you, if you had some insight, if you had that aha moment, I'd love to know. Thank you for joining me on the Spiritual AI podcast. Don't forget to rate and share the show with your friends. It will only take a few seconds. So go ahead, go and rate the show, share it with a friend, spread the message of the power that we hold within each one of us, our awareness and our intuition. Let's create a revolution. Let's change the world. I'll see you next time.